Hi guys, bonjour, bonsoir, tout le monde, comment nous y est? Ça va? This will be another video on how I did two strand twists on these lock extensions. Yes, lock extensions. They look so good. However, some new things to the channel are merchandise. You can buy shirts with quirky things that I've said on this channel, like my bonjour, bonsoir, or thick locks come with thick responsibilities, things like that, or you could suggest some. You could also become a member of this channel if you would like to get member-only content and extra perks that come with that. All right, so let's get into this video. This is my client. I attached these locks to her hair more than 2 years ago. These are lock extensions. They were attached to her hair. I believe I did a video. I might not have done a video on her hair. I don't remember. But she is posted on my Instagram page when I first installed her locks. And as you can see, they are flourishing. They look very natural. She takes really good care of them, as you guys can see. And her new growth, her natural hair locking has happened very gracefully and effortlessly. So I'm just going to show you guys how I do the perfect two-strand twist, in my opinion, anyway. Stay tuned for that. All right, so to begin with, I will first mention that I am not using any gel, any holding product, any wax, or anything like that. Her hair is already moisturized with oil after washing, and I'm just adding some water mixed with rose water to her hair to keep the hair nice and damp, and also make sure that we're not retwisting on any dry hair. This will keep her hair healthy. Her parts behave really well, so I didn't need to do much of reparting or combing or anything like that. So I'm just going to go in and clean her parts with the comb, and then I'm going to retwist using the loop method. And I do this by gathering all the hair and then pinching it, and then as you can see here, I twist it around, and all the loose hair, she doesn't have much, so I'm just gonna wrap it around. If she had a lot, I would use some crochet tools to pull them in, but she doesn't have a lot, so it wasn't really necessary. Now I'm gonna twist the hair until there's enough tension for the hair to twist upon itself and create a loop and hold its place. And I'm going to do the same thing with another lock. Usually when I do two-strand twists, I do not retwist and then do the two-strand twist. I retwist as I do the two-strand twist. I feel like that makes it a bit faster for me, but that may just be me. Some people like to retwist the whole head and then go through and do the two-strand twist. So I'm doing the same thing. I'm wrapping the loose hairs around her lock. And as you guys can see, you cannot see where her hair starts, ends, where the lock extension ends and starts. It's just beautiful. This is why I keep doing these. Not necessarily because I just love lock extensions so much, but because I love the transformation. I love the progress. I love locks in general. So it's not about lock extensions per se. It's about locks. So to do the two-strand twist, first I twist it. First, I crisscross the two locks, and then if you're watching closely, I twist the lock, then I move it over. I twist the next lock and I move it over. So it's just a repetitive motion of twisting the lock, then crisscrossing it with the other lock. So both locks have to be twisted simultaneously as you crisscross them and form your twist. So I do this all the way down her head, and the locks were super long. I think that when she first put them in, they were probably 14 to 16 inches. I don't remember, but they're very, very long now because obviously her hair has 2 years of growth. But I do this all the way down the lock. I do not fold locks back up to to create a blunt look at the end, but I usually leave them like that. I feel like it looks more natural because once the locks are down, there is no blunt look. And then I just secure the end with a rubber band. As I said, I will not be folding that part of the lock up. And that's that. And I'll show you guys one more time, a few more times probably, how I do it. And it's super simple to me, but I do understand that if you're a beginner, it's not that simple. So if you want more slowed down, one-on-one, 101 videos, become a member, because those are the type of videos that I'll have for my members. Really educational videos on how to do the things that to me is really easy to do, but if you are a beginner, I understand that it's not. So I will be posting constant content like that for members only. So if you are interested, become a member. And I believe one of my membership levels has a perk where I even offer a class a month, a Skype class a month between me and you as the member to learn whatever it is that you are wanting to learn. Once again, I'm going to crisscross them and I'm going to twist as I twist and continue that all the way down. All right, now for the front, I'm going to show you guys how I do that. Once again, I do not use gel unless the client requests that I use gel or a gel that they have, but I do not use gel. So what we're going to do here is we're going to flat twist. And the point of flat twisting is that there is not tension from the edges being pulled back to where the base of the lock actually is. The point of flat twisting is that you're picking up all the hairs where they are and not pulling them back. And that's that. There you go. And that looks tight. Some people will look at that and say, oh my God, that's so tight. And it's really not. What it is neat. All the hairs, for the most part, are picked up and assembled into the base of the lock. That's why you see those little white parts hanging out. Those are follicles. So when the hair sheds or whatever it is, the purpose of the locks being there is that they catch the shedded hair. And a lot of people, you'll see the little white follicle part of their hair sitting in where the loose hair meets the locks. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but most people have. This happens to most people, and it's more noticeable in some people than it is in others. And when I had locks myself, flat twisting the front of my head was my favorite thing to do, because I'm one of those people that has all these immature hairs, or baby hairs as people like to call them, in the front of my head that will never mature because that's just my DNA. So I used to love flat twisting them back into my locks. That way it looks neat and I don't have a bushy front of my head. Because if I just pulled them back into the lock, they would either come out or they would fall out from all the tension. All right, and this is the finished product. It was very beautiful. I loved the 2-strand twists. It's always great when your client loves the results, but when you, the person who did it, loves it, that's amazing. And that's why stylists, a lot of us get frustrated with the industry sometimes, but we don't leave, because for most of us it's a passion. I love doing locks. I love doing lock extensions. I love doing anything with natural hair, any hair. It doesn't even have to be natural. I love hair. It's a passion of mine that I've come to accept as a passion, because at one point I didn't. But yeah, as you can see here, she wanted the first row at the very top to go toward the front of her head. So that's what we did. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments. If you have questions about booking, all that information will be at the end of this video, or at the in the description of this video, in the description of my channel. Also, if you have any questions on the products that I use, products that I recommend, my Amazon influencer link to my Amazon storefront will be in the description. So check that out. If you have any questions pertaining to what I did in the video, leave it in the comments. And once again, if you want to book an appointment or anything like that, know that I am extremely busy. However, people email do cancel sometimes, and I have some I do not answer DMs on Instagram or Facebook, but absolutely email. That is the best way to get in contact with me. Thank you guys so much for supporting. For my members, I will be uploading member-only content very soon. I also will be uploading my member announcement on how you guys can retrieve your perks per your specific membership level. And stay tuned for more content. Bye, guys. See you guys later.